I'm at the wrong screen, by the way. There we go. Can't see what I'm doing. What's going on, everybody? Look at that, I'm trying to be all cool. I end up screwing the whole thing up.
Are you a blues brother?
I could be whatever kind of brother you want me to be. That didn't sound right. Anyway, happy Monday to you. It is it is time once again for that one and only podcast built by streamers for streamers, Crossing the Streams podcast. How many times can I say stream in a single sentence? At least 5. Oh, that's right. This is the one and only podcast that is going to cover everything from streaming tips, streaming tricks, maybe some pitfalls, and a little bit of gaming news in between.
That's right, and we're going to be bringing you fresh content every Monday evening, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. And if you enjoy the show, consider heading over to Twitter and dropping a follow. We always tweet what we're up to. You can find me on Twitter at Brigadoon right here. You can find Sploderman on Twitter at SplodermanG.
That's right. Man, it's good to be back.
It is.
Happy Monday, my friend. Happy Monday.
Happy
I
Monday
know
to
that
you as
seems like
well.
a sarcastic sentiment, but I actually enjoy Mondays a little bit more now that we have a podcast on them.
I know, it gives you something to look forward to.
That's right. That's absolutely right.
Oh,
man.
Were you a console kid growing up, Sploderman?
Oh, yes, absolutely. So for me, I mean, I had the original Nintendo Entertainment System, the NES, as it is known. I am that old. That was the first console I had, but then I had a Sega Genesis and moved on to the 64 and the GameCube and all that good stuff.
So, N64, Sega Genesis, all that type of stuff.
Yes,
What's
loved it.
what's your favorite like childhood game?
My favorite childhood game probably gonna be Banjo-Kazooie on the Nintendo 64.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, oh my god, I loved everything about that game.
Tate in the chat says Jak and Daxter, another great option.
Oh, yeah.
Was that on the PS? Or for you, it would have been the Xbox, the original Xbox, right, Tate? For me, it's probably like Sly Cooper on the PlayStation 2.
Oh, wow, I never played Sly Cooper, I heard it was good, though.
And then going back even further, on the PS1 we had Jet Moto. I don't know if you've ever.
I don't remember Jet Moto.
It's like a jet ski game.
Oh, yes.
Oh
Was
man.
it the same one you could find in, like, arcades?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, yep. Heck yeah. Dude, speaking of the PS1, did you ever play, the Twisted Metal games?
Yes, I had
Oh
Twisted
my
Metal on
god,
my
I love those.
PSP. I had Twisted Metal too.
I love those. Twisted Metal and, Medieval, where you're playing as the Skeletal Knight. Loved that one.
Oh man, that's like maybe we'll talk about this later in the podcast, but I've been heavily considering a throwback stream, like hooking up
Yes.
the GameCube to
I'd be all
the
about it.
capture card, hooking up the
Mhm.
PS1 to the capture card.
I'd be all about that. I'm all about some nostalgia.
Yeah, I really want to give it a shot and see if I can make it work. But maybe we'll talk about that later in the podcast. For now,
I think I smell a future content lab.
maybe, maybe we'll see. We were gonna jump into talking about the Twitch boost. Also,
Yes.
yes, Super Monkey Ball is amazing game.
Mwah!
Anyways, Twitch boost, recently introduced on the platform. Hey, what's up, Z? How's it going?
Sorry, Beefcake had my chat asking me if I'm about to fly an airplane with these glasses and headset.
You do look like a helicopter pilot.
You know what? I'm keeping it then. Ha!
Okay, so
Anyway, Twitch boost.
what are your initial thoughts on Twitch Boost? And
Uh,
do you like
so
maybe we should explain what it is first for anyone who's watching.
yeah, go ahead, go for it.
So basically it's a feature where you can if it's a fix to the discoverability problem on Twitch. Basically you can pay money to push your stream out to more people. Basically you pay money and your stream gets on people's recommended. And that's what Boost is.
Mhm. Mhm.
So That's as simple as I can make it, I think. So Sploder Man, what do you think about that in general?
So, okay, so I may be a little bit on the spectrum in favor of actually, and let me explain why. So I'm kind of coming at this from a kind of a marketing standpoint. I've prior to my current position, marketing is what I did full time. So things like Google Ads and Facebook um, promotions and those kind of things where you promote your ads, you promote your content. It's something I'm very familiar with and I've had a lot of experience with in a very very positive way. So I think in theory this could be a good thing. Now there's always a flip side to that. Yeah, pay per click essentially, kind of a pay per click SEO kind of thing. Um, there's always a flip side to that though, and I think especially in streaming like this, we may see the ugly side of it a little bit more with just it getting clogged with just you know noise essentially. So I don't know that it'll necessarily have the intended effect of, hey, these smaller streamers are starting to get better discoverability and grow their communities and their channels. I think what you're probably just going to see is a massive wave of people with just expendable income or their parents' money that they just throw at it because they think, oh, I'll just pay real quick for this and I'm going to be a Twitch partner.
Yeah,
Um,
and that's what I
yeah.
was like. That was one of the things that kind of made me more hesitant about it. One of the things is like you could basically pay and get instant affiliate, you know.
hmm hmm
And I'm looking at the
Carolyn
Twitch
says, doesn't
FAQ.
Boost only become available when you hit a certain criteria with your channel? I'm not sure.
So it says if your channel is eligible, you will have received an email.
Okay.
Um, so and I'm looking
So I
at the
wonder if,
FAQ here, and it seems like it might be a little different than what I thought.
well, let me just get this here.
Um, Boost This Stream is a community challenge where viewers can pool channel points to unlock a
Yeah.
boost reward.
Huh.
It's just channel points.
Channel
Because
points.
I was reading the Tim the Tatman thing,
Yeah.
and he's talking about paying real money for it.
Didn't he just move over to YouTube though? Maybe YouTube has a version of this that is only paid.
No, he's criticizing YouTube.
Oh.
Or he's criticizing Twitch. Sorry, he's not YouTube.
Oh.
He
Oh.
heard about it on Twitch, and he's criticizing it on his YouTube stream. Hey, how you doing, 2K?
Hmm.
Did Sploder become a vampire?
I've got news for you. Sploder's always been a vampire. You can ask Sploder Woman. She always calls me a vampire because I never like having any of the windows or doors open.
So Z says Twitch gets all of the money. None of that support goes to the streamer, which is weird. That is weird. So if you
Yeah,
do
that's not
pay to
good.
boost the stream, it all goes to Twitch. But what
So
Tim the
how does it?
Tatman pointed out, which is interesting,
Hmm?
is if you pay all this money to boost your stream and then run an ad, like you might like recoup
Uh,
some of that.
yeah. Yeah, you just pay to boost it once you get a certain threshold of numbers in the stream, run a quick ad, and then you've recouped that. And hmm. So how does it work with channel points then? Why is the FAQ talking about channel points and not like actual dollars?
I do not know.
Just
Early
get a boost.
December, be on the lookout for Boost This Stream.
So it looks like maybe from the streamer side you can pay to boost it. From the viewer side, you can pool channel points to get a boost.
Aha. Oh, it's a viewer thing. Okay.
That's what I maybe that's kind of the impression I'm getting on it. I'm not I'm gonna preface this by saying I have no true idea how it works, but that's kind of the gist I'm getting from the FAQs on Twitch. Hmm.
My apprehension comes from like if you boost your stream and it recommends it to, let's say, 1,000 people, and 10 of those people click on your stream, and great, you have a stream with 10 average viewers,
Mhm.
right? And then you kind of get sucked into where you have those numbers and you don't want your numbers to go down. So you keep
Mm.
paying.
Keep feeding the beast.
Yeah. And like who knows if it results in any like long-term growth, and it's not at all organic growth. But then again,
Yeah,
there's not really a great engine for organic growth on Twitch. So I could see both
right.
sides of the coin. I don't think I'm someone who would participate in this.
I'm gonna want to know a little bit more. I'm not saying I'm not gonna participate, but I need to know a little bit more about how much, you know, Ed says he's in. I'd like to know a little bit more about how much it costs, what the actual breakdown is. If I boost $5, am I getting 5 minutes and of a boost somewhere? And where is that boost going? Am I going to be a recommended channel based on the game I'm playing, or does it just throw me out somewhere that the algorithm finds?
Right, like if I'm
Throw
getting
it-
recommended to people that only watch Animal Crossing, they're not going to care about my
right,
Dark Souls stream.
exactly. Or if I'm playing New World, if I pay $5 for a 5 minute boost, am I going to get thrown to the top of the New World? Recommended videos.
That would be
Then
sick.
maybe yeah, because you got at any given time 100,000 people watching that game. Maybe that has a payoff. But if the algorithm's just random and it says, "Oh, well, we'll put you on the small stream," or they make a separate category that says boosted recommended streamers.
Yeah, who knows, man? It could go anywhere. It could. Z says if you think about it, it's still organic growth. You're just paying money to be put in front of more eyes that have the option of watching. I guess that's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
and that's kind of the marketing side of it that I was alluding to at the beginning of this. That's the pro I can see from it is it is kind of it's I would consider it, if it's done right, an investment in your channel's growth. Now, whether or not you realize that investment, I think has to do with a lot of things. One, first and foremost, the Twitch algorithm, where you're going to get shown, but also I think it's the onus is really going to be on the streamer at that point to know, okay, I've paid for a boost. I need to be on my A game this entire stream, every second of it, because otherwise, yeah, you're right. It's not going to be very organic. You're going to have paid for maybe X number of viewers and they'll probably fall to the wayside. But if you really prepare yourself for that and know, okay, I'm not going to just do this willy nilly. I think it has the potential. I'll put it that way. It has the potential to be something that may help some smaller streamers, get an uplift, and maybe that's all
Yeah.
they need.
That goes along with what Rachel just said in my chat. She said it's exposure, a chance to get more subs. If someone sucks, it doesn't matter how many people show up; they won't come back, and vice versa. Right. So it's like what you were saying. If someone's entertaining and they
Right.
get this boost, then maybe those people stick around.
Hmm. That's absolutely right. I think there's a lot of good that could come from it. I also think there's a lot of it could really just be lip service,
Yeah,
not
and
to
it could be
put too
like
fine a point.
it could be something that gets a lot of small streamers excited about it, and they end up wasting a lot of money.
Yeah, just padding
That's
pockets.
yeah. And yeah, that's the other thing is like you're just sending money straight to Daddy Bezos.
Hmm. Get Fund another wiener shaped rocket. If you're listening, Jeff, I'm sorry.
Don't we're just nibbling the hand that feeds us in a
That's
fun
right.
way. In a fun
Not
way.
full on biting. We're just letting them know that we do have teeth. That's right.
Oh man. Okay, I'm sure we're gonna keep an eye on this. I could maybe see us if this becomes widely available. I could see us doing a content lab,
100%.
just to see what it's like, what it does on Sploder's channel versus my channel, things like
Mhm.
that. For the time being, I'm gonna keep my eye on it. Keep my eye on what the people who are using it are saying.
That's right.
See what comes out of it. Maybe we'll talk about it again next week.
I'd be happy to.
Do you want to talk about your stream event?
Yes, yes. So we were, as part of the most recent content lab, talking about very lengthy streams, like a 6+ hour stream versus, our typical 1 to 2 hour streams, and what that may do for the channel, or if anything, what our, I guess our numbers did. So Friday, I had what was planned to be a 12-hour stream. The internet cut out at about hour 8.5. So we got most of the way there. We got far enough in to be able to talk about it in this content lab. Um, Honestly, just kind of getting it right out there, it was underwhelming as
Mm.
from a number standpoint. I enjoyed it obviously because I was just goofing off playing New World and Raid Shadow Legends, but um, from the channel's perspective, from the viewership, it was very very underwhelming. I'd say average of maybe 3 people. I think 3.4 was what it ended up being across the 8.5 hours. So I'm not sure if that was a product of just, maybe I wasn't playing anything of interest, or maybe um, it was a product of the hours. I mean, I was streaming from 9 p.m. to, I was going to 9 a.m. So that's, you know, everybody in the States are basically asleep. And,
Mhm.
you've got Europe waking up at that point. So I don't know, maybe I just hit all the wrong notes for that stream, which would explain why the numbers were so poor.
Yeah, it could be any of those factors.
Mhm.
There's a lot of variables at play in any given stream,
Right,
especially
right.
when it's something out of the ordinary for your channel.
And that could have been another thing. It was well out of the ordinary. Um, but now you had a 6 hour stream recently, right?
Yeah, it was 8 hours.
8 hours, 8 hours. Yep. So did you see any kind of uplift or downtick?
So it was a New World stream. I streamed on launch day for New World, and to be honest, I expected it to either like go to the moon or be completely dead.
Uh huh.
Uh, but it was around that like 3-ish mark, like what you were saying. So it
Hmm.
didn't knock anything out of the park, that's for sure.
Sure.
Like
Sure.
you said, I had fun. Obviously, I was playing New World, which is a great game.
Right.
Um, but it is hard to keep energy up for that long, and it's hard to be like. I mean, you can't be cracking jokes for 8 hours constantly unless you're like just built different. Like I
Well, you
certainly
could. You
can't.
just keep running through the content you've already done. I mean, odds are the same people aren't going to be there to see it. So you have a timer and run through the same content.
You just do your tight five. Like how many
Yep.
times?
You got your matinee and you get your evening performance.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah. But the New World 8 hour stream, it was a lot of fun.
Mhm.
It didn't have much payoff in
Right.
terms of growth or viewership or things like that. But I
Yep.
think I think it might be that product of. I mean, I was playing New World, which it was launch day, so it was probably the top game on Twitch. I think it was by far the top game on Twitch at that time.
Mhm.
And I'm not the top creator on Twitch.
Yeah.
So that definitely was a strike against me. And then the fact that like going for that long is tiring.
It is tiring. It is absolutely exhausting.
Um but let's talk about, would you recommend doing a long stream like that?
So I would if you enjoy it. I would say don't hang your channel growth hopes on a marathon stream. Um, if that's something you want to do for fun, like for mine on Friday, I was doing it just because um, it's October was 1 year for me streaming on Twitch, the 1 year mark. So I figured, hey, this will be a fun, kind of unique way to celebrate that.
Congratulations,
Something
by
out
the
of
way.
appreciate that. I appreciate that. So yeah, I didn't really go into it thinking, okay, this 12-hour stream, I'm gonna get 40 subs, I'm gonna get, $1,000 in donations, 30 followers, whatever. I really just did it because I just wanted to do something like you said, out of the norm for a celebratory stream. But um yeah, if that's something you think you'd enjoy, I would say do it sparsely because you will run yourself into the ground. They are exhausting no matter what time of day you do them. Um, but don't hang your hopes on channel growth on them. Just do it just solely because you're enjoying it.
And I would throw something in with what Splinterman said. If you are not an affiliate and you would like to be an affiliate, I would not recommend doing a marathon stream
Right.
because you want to hit that average viewership, and the way you do that is by getting your friends, getting everyone, all of your like streamer friends that you know from like Twitter or Discord or whatever else. You tell them, hey, I'm going live. I'm gonna stream for like a couple hours. It's gonna be fun. I'm trying to hit affiliate, and then it's like a group effort to get you over that affiliate hump, right? That's the way what
That's
I've
right.
seen, anyways.
For sure.
Um, and doing a marathon stream, like it's hard to find someone that's going to be able to either lurk you or be there for that whole stream, let alone 3 to 5 to 6, however many you need to get over that hump. And
Right.
odds are you're going to end up with under three average viewers. And if you stream 12 hours under your target average, it's going to really kind of like drag you down in terms of getting
Mm-hmm.
affiliate. So if you do want to do this, I would wait until after you hit affiliate.
Agreed. 100% agreed.
Because there's nothing wrong with streaming to like 1 to 2 people, but
No,
hitting affiliate is it's a little bit of a different game. And maybe
it's a
we
numbers
can,
game.
yeah, maybe we could talk about that at some point on the podcast as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, because I mean, had I known kind of the way it really worked and how to strategize around that, I think I would have done things differently than I did when I got started.
Mm-hmm.
Without giving too much away for one of our next episodes. Spoiler alert.
So, I'm interested to see what comes of this Twitch boost thing.
Me too.
I would be interested to
I
try a content lab for it.
I'd be down. Like I said, I'll put it this way: I'm cautiously optimistic about it. I'm not going to dive headfirst until I see a little bit more of the inner workings. Peek behind the curtain and see how it really operates. But at least even for a content lab, I think it'd be worth doing. As long as it's not like, ooh, pay $100 and you get a 5-minute boost, because then I'm out.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably not gonna be that bad, but the greed is exists. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's there. It's there. So we'll have to, like you said, we'll have to keep an eye on it and how it evolves from this preliminary stage to the widely available stage. And as long as it's not anything as hyperbolic as what I just said, if that's the right word, I don't know. Then yes, I think it's poised for a content lab.
But speaking of the content lab and things that we could do this coming week,
Yes,
is a nostalgia stream something that you would be able to pull off at this point in time?
absolutely. I'll pull off whatever you want me. Nope, not gonna continue that sentence.
I want you to pull out those sunglasses, brother.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to mark this mature. Um, yes, I think a nostalgia stream would be awesome. I love that idea. I've already got some games in mind for it, and honestly, have wanted to do it. I used to do Throwback Thursday streams where I would do something old school just for the hell of it. So I'm all about it.
Nice. All right. That's something I've been looking forward to, and I even got the adapter to like set up my capture card to run the GameCube and everything.
Nice.
So so I might be hooking up the GameCube or the PS1 or something, and we'll see a little bit of a old school stream this week.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm excited about that. I love old school games. Absolutely.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of sauce that has for the channel.
Watch us just blow our numbers out of the water with these, and we're both turning into nostalgia streamers. I'm not complaining. I'd run with it.
Hey, me too. I love old games, man.
Hmm.
They have a different kind of heat, you know.
They do, because it was back in the days, back in my day, um, where the product that you got at launch was it. There was no patching, there was no updating or DLCs. If the game sucked, it was gonna suck for the rest of its life, and you were just gonna have to deal with that.
Mm-hmm. And if it was great, then you played it 700 times because
Yeah,
you may not get another game until the next like birthday or Christmas or whatever.
Yup. Yep. It wasn't a game every other month. It was a game maybe once an occasion.
and and call me crazy, but I think games were harder back then.
You're crazy, but they were.
There's
They
something nice
absolutely were.
about the about like chomping at the bit and like coming to a challenge in a game. That's
Well,
like
I'm still waiting for my opportunity to beat the water temple in Ocarina of Time. I still can't do it. So this is a 20 plus year old challenge that I'm clearly not up to still.
Are we gonna see an Ocarina of Time series on the Splitterman channel?
That actually might happen because I could with the way with the update to the Nintendo Switch store where they're putting some of the old games back on it. I can just hook the Switch up to the capture card and run with it, and I think Legend of Zelda Run would be a lot of fun.
That would be I mean, I'd be there for that. I've never played
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time, but I would
Oh,
be
dude,
down to
it's so
watch.
good. Even though I've never beat it, it is genuinely one of my favorite games. All right, well, that I may have just written myself into what I'm going to do for my nostalgia stream. Hoping no one was waiting for a surprise because I think that's what it's going to be.
Awesome, awesome. I'm gonna
Peacekick
have to
Ed says
decide.
that is the best game ever.
I might ask around and see what people would like to see for mine. 'Cause I genuinely have no
Yeah,
idea.
the hard part is narrowing it down because there were so many just golden games.
There's a lot of bangers out there, and there's a lot of games
Yeah.
that are comically bad too that might be fun.
Mhm. Absolutely.
Like the Harry
Beefcake Ed
Potter
says,
PS1.
"Oh God, that game was one of the standards by which all awfulness is measured."
PS1 Hagrid.
Yes,
Honestly,
looked more like Pyramid Head from Silent Hill.
I'd have to put the stream on 18 and older for that one.
Yeah,
He's too hot.
this is designed for mature audiences only. Thank you, PS1 Hagrid. Oh
Oh,
my,
dude.
I had forgotten about that until just now. I'm gonna have nightmares.
Oh man. Okay, I think we're coming up on time here.
Oh, I do believe you're right. I'm telling you, time flies when you're having fun.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a
That
good
was a
one.
good one. I'm very excited about our content lab, though. So
Me too.
be sure to tune in next week, or tune in this week for those streams, and then next week for the recap.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Absolutely.
All right, well, that's going to do it for tonight. I hope everybody enjoyed the episode. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that follow button. If you're watching Sploderman or you're watching me here on Twitch, hit that follow button. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit subscribe, you know? It never hurt anyone. The little red subscribe button down there. Never
It's your
caused any
friend.
pain.
That's right. It's not asking anything of you.
Yeah, and you can head over to Twitter and follow as well to be up to date on all the goings on. I'm sure if you're interested in the nostalgia stream, we're gonna be tweeting when we're planning on doing that. So make sure you head
Absolutely.
over to
Mine will
Twitter and
probably be
follow.
accompanied by a GIF.
Yeah, Sploderman never tweets without a GIF, so
That's right.
don't miss that. And we'll see everybody next time on Crossing the Streams.
Absolutely. Thank you, everybody. My chat going to a brief Be Right Back screen, and then we are hopping into some Hunt Showdown with the boys, Beefcake Ed and Crossbow Jones. Stick around.
And if you're in my chat, I'm gonna end the stream and go wash the dishes. So
Love it.
All
All
right.
right, my friend. Until
I'll see
next
you,
time.
Sploderman.